everybody, it's the Mobile Home Mama, also known as Christina. I'm a housing consultant here for Champion Homes, and we've got another customer creation. I'm going to do this video a little differently because we do have the TikTok audience with us today. On TikTok, I'm the real Mobile Home Mama. Somebody snagged my name, so I had to get real about it. But here we go, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 28 by 48, and this is what I'm working with today, guys. Mud. And when we get to the second half, you're gonna see that I really have to work hard to get these videos done. So what's beautiful when you do the 2-bedroom version of this home, let me get in and then we can talk, is this living room. Huge. Look at this. Of course, when you walk into the living room, when your home is freshly delivered, you're gonna see a large piece of plastic, and then everything that you need to install the home is gonna be on top of that plastic so that your installers are able to have their supplies. Woo-wee, that's a big living room if I have to say so myself. Nice big windows. We do have some room. We could put another slider over here if you wanted to. You could also add a porch to this home because it is front loaded. This is actually the end of the home, so easily we could put a porch on that side. The only other thing on this half of the home is we've got fresh new carpet. So let me take my shoes off. And this is an upgraded 15-ounce carpet called Tweed, I want to say. Very pretty. I've got this in some of our show homes. And this is the primary bedroom. Let me get over here to the corner. Nice size primary bedroom. This is about 1,300 square feet, I would say. 28 by 48. You do the math. You just take the width times the length, and that's how you find out square footage if you didn't know. We've got a walk-through closet here. That's going to slam on me. Okay. Yep. And right out the other side. Now comes the tricky part, the other side. Here at Champion Homes, we have several storage lots where we store all the homes while they're waiting to be picked up. And this one is a tricky one. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, now I just want you to get a glimpse of what I'm talking about here on the storage lot. Remember, folks, we build 32 houses every single day, give or take a house, but at our max capacity, we're gonna build 32 homes, and that's how we're gonna deliver your home. We're gonna hook up a semi right to the house. They're gonna need a couple of escorts here, and they'll be delivered it right to your property, right to your doorstep. So here's the other half, and now you see my struggle for the day. I've gotta fit down in that little crack right there. Let's see if we can get it done. I apologize, but we're gonna have to get it while we can. So the tour may seem a little jumbled. Here's the back side. We've got a slider, and this is that new yellowish color. It's more a cream color than a yellow. We used to do yellow a couple years ago that was bright as the sun, but as with all of our colors, we tried to tone it down a little bit this year. So first thing we're gonna come into is the master bath. Coming right off of the master bedroom. That was from the other side. So let's go in and check this out. All right, well, I'm standing right here. We've got our new floor color, well, I'm squatting. New floor color, Harbor Light, which seems to be our most popular floor color this year thus far. Hardwood cabinets, those are white. And also a new countertop color, Bella Romano. Bella is also the name of my nail tech. Shout out to Bella. Hi everybody, happy Wednesday, good to see ya. So we have an extended vanity here, and I want to talk about something. I want to make sure everybody knows, because I get asked this all the time, why don't we center the 3-bulb light strip? The reason we don't do that is we do it always sink light. We talked about that before, but I just always want to reiterate that because it's not a mess up, it's how we do it. Here we've got a built-in linen closet built right into the wall, so it's not separately. It is, and by the way, I've got some beautiful drywall here. And if you guys can swing it, I'm telling you, drywall is the way to go. You got a 1/2 inch thickness on the drywall, and the way that is secured, excuse me, to the stud is with an expanding foam. It's like the great stuff, but at an industrial strength. So we spray every crack and crevice on that interior wall and the exterior walls. That's a whole different story because there's extra stuff that happens there. So if you can swing drywall, make sure you do it. Agile shower. And this is a 30 by 60 shower. But the greatest part about it is this material, because when you have a tiled shower, you're gonna be in there with a scrub brush and you're just really gonna have to put some grit into it. But with this agile material, it's like a fiberglass, right? Nice and smooth. If you could feel it through the YouTube, you would know that it's nice and smooth. And easily, you're gonna be able to have a wash rag with some Pine Sol and anything is gonna wipe right off. When you're a lady, or when you're a fella, I guess it doesn't matter, when you're a human being and you're trying to wash a shower, that's a godsend, right? Who wants to spend 15 years out of their total life cleaning? Not this girl. 14 by 40 window, a commode. Not much more you can say about that, right? It's a toilet, guys. Okay, let's find the next spot. Here's the struggle. I just want you guys to see this little opening. Now the mobile home mama has to squeeze down in there and find the next opening. This is why the MHM cannot eat carbs. Just one moment. Okay, if I'm out of breath, you know why. Here we go. We're standing in the dining room. Nice, large dining room. Now on this floor plan size, a 28 by 48, sometimes you'll find in the dining room, we squeeze a little bit of the square footage from there, but we did not disappoint in this home. We've got the drywall package. I know that right away because of the Colonial Cove over the patio door. Perimeter heat, that's in the drywall package. But look at this kitchen. Ooh-wee, I love it. I love that in this small space, you got a lot of kitchen, right? What do we got here? Let's take a look. We've got an island, of course, with the countertop. On the back side of the island, we've got some storage. This customer, by the way, this is going to Kathy's house. And on the refrigerator, we've got a 24.7 French door over under. We've still got ice and water in the door behind this paper. And then what is special and something that Kathy added here is the staggered cabinets. And that may not seem like a big deal, but I think it is. Because if you're not gonna take the cabinets to the ceiling, the cabinets are a nice, they're a nice indication as to the style of your home. So we've got, it goes, dun, 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 dun. Should I try that again? Just kidding. But you can almost feel through the sound how that goes when you do staggered cabinets. And also over here, we're gonna have a pantry. So we've got plenty of storage space. A bank and drawers over here, and then uppers and lowers all the way around. But in addition to that, we have a pantry. A great addition to this kitchen. Gas stove, microwave over the range, and a dishwasher round off the appliance package. Now, gas is always an option, so it's not really part of the appliance package unless you're doing stainless steel. Then it's part of the package. And those are the things that you're gonna work out with a housing consultant. Here we go into the utility room. Behind this magic curtain, we've got a water heater. And then part of the drywall package, you're gonna get these washer and dryer cabinets. And if you don't get the package, get the cabinets, because this is what happens. One side wide open for the tall tides that you have. The other side, fully adjustable. In there. So you can make your own rules on that side of the cabinet. We've got a 9-line on the back door, gonna let lots of light in, and a water softener loop here. That is one of the major components of a utility room. If you're on a well, like Kathy is, you definitely want a water softener loop every time. And if you don't have enough room in that laundry area, get some stackables. They make regular size stackables now all day long. Furnace. And here we go to the last portal of the home. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna come into a little short hallway that you will come down the kitchen into the hallway, and this will also be across from that huge living room, and you're gonna come across bedroom number 2. And the interesting thing about this home is bedroom number 2 and the primary bedroom both have private restrooms, private baths, so en-suites. There's the closet. Here we go into the spare bedrooms ensuite. So we've got an extended vanity, the standard tub shower there, and another toilet, of course. But another interesting feature of this home is going to be a linen closet. And that is always a great feature. So there you have it. 2 bed, 2 bath. Home can also be a 3 bed, 2 bath. This home is called the Houghton. Please call me. Come take a tour and take a factory tour and some model home tours. And we'll just make a day out of it. And it'll be fun, I promise. As always, thanks for watching.